Welcome to the 6th floor of P building. This floor is the location of undergraduate program of architecture. This is architecture's program main hall. The students usually use this hall to have a conversation with their friends and group discussion. This hall has a nice atmosphere. We could see the city view from here. And since the space is open, we have natural light and fresh air. Next to the hall is the entrance to the office. From this point, we will meet a view of the gallery. Before we enter, we could see the first gallery. On the right side is a wall of fame, or the gallery of our graduates. On the left side is about our students' activities and achievements. Now, we will enter the students' discussion room. This is a space for the students to have a formal and informal discussion. This room has a set of sofas so students can take a moment to relax, like watching TV or playing guitar. Our academic staff have reputable achievements. Here are some of our lecturers' books and publications, also the recent research activities for each academic focus. As we move forward, next to this gallery, we arrive at the lobby for the students to wait before they see the academic staff. In this lobby, we can see 8 students' portfolio work from our studio's best design in each semester. Here's our lecturer's room. Each lecturer has their own cubicle, table, chair, bookcase and cabinet, and a set of computer device and printer. In the center of this room, we have a set of sofas for the lecturer to have a moment to relax when they're tired or have a discussion with other lecturers. We also have a small meeting room here. Our meeting room is spacious and comfortable, with a capacity of 36 lecturers, which is also used for the final project evaluation session. The skylight provides the natural light in the middle of P building, maximizing the use of daylight throughout the building. The classroom is equipped with sound system, LCD projector, and whiteboard for teaching and learning activities. The capacity of this classroom is for 40 seats, but during the pandemic, the capacity is being reduced to 50% or only for 20 seats. This classroom provides chair for right and left-handed students. The building is equipped with well-maintained system to ensure comfort, safety, and security for its occupants, such as fire and evacuation system and monitored CCTVs. P building has audio-visual room with a capacity of 100 to 110 seats that are acoustically optimized. These rooms have 6 spatial seats, projectors, and sound system, so the lecturer and student can have a discussion and watch video since architecture uses video to help explain the material. Audio-visual and classrooms are provided with an access card lock. All the electricity is switched off when the rooms are locked and empty, hence maintaining efficient use of energy. The studio is the place where students spend their time brainstorming, drawing, and making models to communicate their design. Each student gets one table. The arrangement of the table is set as a functional workstation for each student so they can develop the skills to work in groups. In the studio, students are divided into small groups of 10 people and guided by one lecturer as a tutor to observe and encourage students' progress. The studio has lockers and movable partitions. These partitions can be functioned also as a pin-up wall for the students to display their design progress. Students can pin up their drawing and data and held a group discussions, or during the evaluation, it can also be used for presentation. There is also a leisure corner as a resting spot in a long studio day. Start from the 5th semester, using computer is compulsory for every student. In this floor, architecture program has CADD or Computer Aided Design and Drafting Laboratory. The laboratory has 70 units of computer that are sufficient to operate architectural drawing to BIM software. In the corridor to the 8th floor studio, we can find a gallery that displays the best composition model from our studio in the first semester. These models are being displayed to encourage students to have more passion in doing architecture. Here in the 9th floor, we have the hall for students. Moving on, this is the Architectural Engineering Lab. This is the place where students can do experiment using 3D printing and laser cutting. On this floor, we also have design studio for a final project. Each student will have their own space and separate with display panels. Students can pin up important notes and their idea of design here. Each student also gets a locker. At the corner, there are space for relax and take a break. Here, we provide pillow and leisure corner as resting spot. We also provide the student with a space for eat and having informal discussion while having a break. Here, we have collections of material samples from our partner in building material supplier, from finishes to functional such as hinge, pipe, and handle. In this lab, students can do the exploration more, where they can see the real color, touch the texture, and understand the weight of wall finishes that make them reconsider the application of certain material on their building. Students can also do mix and match to create a mood board together. This is the acoustic lab. Mainly, it has 2 chambers and 1 operator room. The chambers are reverberation chamber and anechoic chamber. The reverberation chamber has hard surface finishing so that every surface in the room reflects and dissimulates the sound. Therefore, there will be echoes in the room. On the other hand, all the surface in the anechoic chamber are covered with sound absorption material, so that there will be no echo inside the chamber. The lab is used in the 4th semester curriculum in acoustic course. Students will do this course experiment here. This lab is also used for research and service learning, mostly on church acoustic performance assessment. As for the lighting lab, here we can experience different ambience created by different lamps with ranging color, temperature, from warm white as in spotlight to cool daylight as in office. We can see how color can affect the mood of the room as well as highlighting certain traits that we intended to. This lab is the collaboration with Philips Lighting. And last, the artificial light or the sun simulation lab. Here, we can simulate the shadow generated by movement of the sun. all of our facilities. Thank you for watching.